Welcome back to the Python Masterclass Day 4. Today, we're unlocking one of the most important concepts in programming: conditional statements. If you want to control your program's behavior, make decisions, and build real life applications like login systems or calculators, this lesson is absolutely essential. So, grab your notes and let's go. Conditional statements allow your program to make decisions put together. If someone is true, do this. Otherwise, do something else. Python gives us three main keywords for conditionals. They are if, elif, and else. They're already put over here, commented. So let's start simple. I'll give you an example. Firstly, we'll create a variable age is equal to, let's say, 19. And over here, we'll use one of the keywords, which is if. If age greater than 18, then print bracket you are adult. We'll just change the sign over here and make age is greater than 18 and run the code, of course. You are an adult. So it prints that you are an adult. But, well, if we make this same age to, let's say, 17, then, well, it won't print anything. The if loop ran, but it failed, and we didn't give any other instruction. We didn't tell the computer to do what in such a situation where the person is not 18. So if it's true, the indented block runs. Just one key point, that indentation matters a lot in Python. Please make sure that when you put some kind of function like if, elif, else, or a definition function like the defining function, which we learn in a different class, Python Masterclass, you will always have to put indentation. But you also have to make sure once you're done with the function or the definition or the if block, you are supposed to press the backspace button and go back to the start of the line. But once you're over here, you're intended to put a tab key so that your code line moves four to five steps forward. I explained this in one of the previous videos as well. Most of the code editors give the feature of like sorry most of the code editors give the feature that they directly put indentation after the colon, but they don't give the feature to stop it because they don't know yet. Now, but what if the condition is false? Then we use else, like this. Else, we say print bracket you are a minor and are not eligible to save the file and let's run. Exactly, because the age is currently 17. Just to make it more simpler for you, let me just use the input int bracket input bracket. Please enter your age input. Save the file, run it. Let's say I'm 15. You're a minor and you're not eligible to vote. Exactly. And let's run the program again and let's say 81. You're a adult. Sometimes you need to check multiple conditions. That's where elif comes in place. So let me give you another example of grading the students. Now, student grade checker. So we will give a variable known as marks. Sorry, marks equal to int bracket input. Please enter your marks. Exactly. Now over here, let's say the student got above 90% or is equal to 90%, then he receives the grade A plus plus. So we just type if marks greater than or equal to 90, then print you have received a plus plus, sorry, a plus plus grade. Elif marks greater than or equal to, let's say, 79, then print you have received a grade. Well, let's just give B grade. Elif, if they are below 69, then marks received is C. Elif, if they are below 59, then received is D. Excellent. Else, let's just give one more elif. Below 40, below 49, grade is E. Else, print you have done horrible in your exams. Your grade is equal to F. Full stop. Perfect. Now we run the program. Please enter your age 12. Okay. Please enter your marks. So let's say I got 97. Say you have received A plus plus. If I run it for let's say 82%, 82, you have received B grade. Why? Because if marks are greater than or equal to 79, then the B grade starts. And if the marks are greater than or equal to 85, then the A grade starts. That's the difference. And else, let's say a person gets a percent, only 1%. 1%. You have done horrible in exams. Your grade is this. So this is how the elif function works. Next, nested conditions, an an if inside another if. Let's say example, we'll again use the okay. Well, yeah, fine. We can again use the voting eligibility checker. Voting eligibility checker with elif. Exactly. So age, let's just copy this over here. Age 1 equal to, please enter your age. Citizenship equal to, are you citizen of this country? Yes or no. If age 1 greater than or equal to 18, and we have oh sorry this, then then only if then if citizenship dot upper, we had already learned about the dot lower and the dot upper in yesterday's class. The function, it's a function, so bracket is equal to yes, then print bracket, you are eligible to vote. All right, yeah, fine. Eligible, else print, you must be a city passport holder of this country to vote here. And the main, the else for the main if, which is else print, thank you for your enthusiasm, but you are young for the voting process. Now this is the nested loop. No, sorry, not nested loop, nested conditions. So it's like a condition inside another condition. It's that simple. Now, well, we can even put an if inside this if, like if age 1 equal to let's say 75, print, you are too old to vote. Let's just run the program once again. So now there is an if age equal to 18 or above, and then there's another if you're eligible to vote due to citizenship, and there's another if which is again for age, but if that age is above 75 or equal to 75, then you're not allowed to vote. So please enter your age. This is another thing. Okay, please enter your marks. Let's say 12. Yeah, please enter your age. Now currently let's take the first example of 12. No, I'm not. Thank you for your enthusiasm, but you're too young for the voting process. Now, well, why didn't this else run? Because since this if failed, basically this if, the citizenship if, uh, it just went out of the loop. It broke out of the loop already. So, well, you'll have to make sure that you make write the Python code in such a way. Currently, it does not matter. But if you're ever using it for like proper grading systems or anything, so this is the thing. This is nested functions. Yeah, nested conditions. So you can use nesting when you need two conditions to be checked in order. Okay, now let's apply what we have learned into a login system. This is not the practice time, it's instead just like what we have learned. We're going to create a login system similar to the voting system, but slightly different. Username equal to input also and password also, but we'll have to predefine something else. Login system username one equal to, let's say, yy, right? And password one equal to, let's say, 1234 exactly. Now over here, well, we have asked the user for his input, his or her input, and now we are going to check if the username, the username given by the user matches with the username one which we have provided. So if username one equal to username, then uh, if password one equal to password, then print login is successful. Excellent. Oh, sorry, there's one extra equal to sign over here. Else, wait one second. Else, print bracket incorrect password. Please try again. Else, print user name is not correct. Please try again. Excellent. Now let's run this code. Yeah. So now we enter a username. So what's the username? Triple Y and 1234 is the password. So 123. Enter. Password 1234. Enter. Login is successful. Now we'll again run the code to check if the username is wrong. Then we'll again run it for the password. Enter your username. Okay. So triple Y. Okay. Wait. Double Y. Enter your password 1234. Username is not correct. Please try again. So y correct. 123 incorrect. Incorrect password. Please try again. So this is how the simple login system works. So there is one practical example which is generally used. One is of course the login system. Another one which is pretty much common is like the even or odd detector. It includes what we had learned in the previous lesson about the modulus and the floor division part. Of course, floor division is not included over here. Modulus is only included to find the remainder. So I'll just tell you the logic. That is, if the number is a modulus 2 is equal to 0, then print its even number, else it's an odd number. So basically, if any even number, let's say 4 is divided by 2, the remainder is equal to 0. So the modulus sign finds out the remainder. So if the remainder is equal to 0, which is the num, then you have to print it's an even number, else it will print an odd number if there is a remainder. So num is equal to int bracket input because we are using user data to like do some mathematical operations with it, and then enter a number. It is a great and simple use of if and else. You can even use a elif for decimals just to give more accurate and precise answers to the user, but that's not really required at this point. So practical example three is that we can make movie ticket pricing. So well, let's say we want to check if the price of one ticket is $5 for 12-year-old, and the price for a 18-year-old is 18 dollars. So well, we can use the same concept for it. So it will differentiate well if it is £5 or 8 pounds, or is the movie okay for that age. Let's say the person is 18 years old. Is the movie allowed for him? It will also take in consideration at a different level about the different kind of movies. So let's say base price is £8. Later on, it can get increased to £12 or £13. So let's just do a quick recap about what we have learned. If, elif, and else, nested conditions, and few real examples which are applicable in our day-to-day lives, or maybe not exactly. In the next video, day 5, we will move into loops and another extremely powerful concept. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I completed day 4. That should be there in the comment. See you in the next one. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.